Assalamu alaikum ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yavar Abbas and today we are present in Minhaj University, Lahore. And I welcome you all to first International Conference of Applied Linguistic and Language Technologies. आइए चलते हैं, मिलते हैं यहाँ के आने वाले लोगों से, कुछ मौजूद मेहमानों से, करते हैं इनसे कॉन्वर्सेशन और देखते हैं उनके क्या व्यू पॉइंट्स हैं एंड हाउ डिड दे लाइक दिस इवेंट टुडे. आइए चलते हैं. So ladies and gentlemen, we are right now with Mr. Kashif Mirza. He is the president of School Federation. आइए चलते हैं इनसे थोड़ी सी करते हैं कॉन्वर्सेशन एंड जानते हैं इस इवेंट के हवाले से इनका क्या पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है एंड हाउ डिड दे लाइक दिस इवेंट एंड हाउ डू दे थिंक दैट दीज इवेंट्स शुड बी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड और नॉट. अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर.
जी वालेकुम अस्सलाम. देखिए, जहाँ तक तो आज का इवेंट है, इट्स अ वंडरफुल इवेंट और बच्चों के लिए बड़ा हेल्दी एक एक्टिविटीज़ है कि आप स्टूडेंट्स को एकेडमिक्स के हवाले से जो आप एकेडमिक और क्लासरूम जो वर्क दे रहे हैं, जब तक उनको आप प्रैक्टिकल टच नहीं देंगे और वो अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ नहीं देंगे जिसमें लर्निंग के साथ साथ जो उसकी बाकायदा तौर पर ट्रेनिंग के साथ जो लर्निंग है. अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमारे एजुकेशन सिस्टम का सबसे बड़ा डिलेमा यही है कि हम एजुकेशन पे तो फोकस्ड हैं, लेकिन उसका जो दूसरा पार्ट है वो ट्रेनिंग है. तो जो एजुकेशन और ट्रेनिंग जो है कंप्लीट होती है तब नॉलेज बनता है. तो इट्स अ वंडरफुल इवेंट. मैं बल्कि कांग्रेचुलेट करूँगा मिनहाज एजुकेशन सोसाइटी को और हुसैन कादरी साहब, हसन कादरी साहब और जनाब तहरीक के जो सरबराह हैं तहरुल कादरी साहब को. उनके अदारे में ना सिर्फ बच्चों के करैक्टर बिल्डिंग के ऊपर बड़ा ज़बरदस्त फोकस्ड है और ये अपॉर्चुनिटी देना कि वो बच्चे जो हैं अपनी एकेडमिक्स बुक्स के हट के भी उनके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी हो कि वो लर्निंग अपनी करें और फिर उसको जब वो फील्ड में जाते हैं तो फिर वो एक बड़ा ज़बरदस्त एसेट साबित होते हैं. तो ये एक हमारे एम्बेसडर्स हैं हमारे बच्चे. जब ये फील्ड में आएंगे तो यकीनन वो देखेंगे जो लोग कि अगर उनके अंदर कैपेबिलिटीज़ हैं, नॉलेज है, तो वो ज़्यादा फ्रूटफुली इस मुल्क की खिदमत कर सकते हैं. तो अगेन मैनेजमेंट ऑफ मिनहाज यूनिवर्सिटी और मिनहाज एजुकेशन सोसाइटी को बिलखसूस हुसैन कादरी साहब और हसन कादरी साहब, तहरुल कादरी साहब, इन तमाम की सरबराही में इदारे बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. ख़ुसूसी तौर पे वीसी साहब की मौजूदगी जो है वो एक सोर्स ऑफ इंस्पायरेशन है. तो इन तमाम बेहतरीन टीम की सरपरस्ती में मैं उम्मीद करूँगा हमारे बच्चे जो हैं ज़्यादा बेहतर परफॉर्म करेंगे और ज़्यादा बेहतर तौर पे फील्ड के अंदर अपनी अहलियत साबित करेंगे.
So this was Mr. Hassan Nawaz and they told us that this brought the best out of the students. जब स्टूडेंट्स इस तरह की एक्टिविटीज़ में हिस्सा लेते हैं, को करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़ एंड दीज काइंड ऑफ कॉम्पिटिशन्स आर हेल्ड इन द यूनिवर्सिटीज़, तो बच्चों के अंदर का स्किल बाहर आता है एंड दे ट्राई टू बी मोर ट्रेंड एंड मोर प्रोफेशनल. सो आवर स्टूडेंट्स आर आवर एम्बेसडर्स. नाइस टॉकिंग टू यू सर. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर योर टाइम. थैंक यू. वी आर विद अ PhD स्कॉलर फ्रॉम मिनहाज यूनिवर्सिटी और आइए जानते हैं कि वो इस इवेंट के हवाले से क्या कहना चाहती हैं और वो क्या समझती हैं कि इस तरह के इवेंट्स होने चाहिए और मिनहाज यूनिवर्सिटी का ये इनिशिएटिव उनको किस तरह का लगता है. अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
जी वालेकुम अस्सलाम.
कैसी हैं आप? अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, आई एम फाइन टू.
Right, so today English language department has organized this conference, international conference, and it is very knowledgeable for us, and it is actually talking about the modern trends of linguistics and applied linguistics and all that. So Dr. Zakir Bhatti is organizer, who is actually the head of department as well, and I am PhD scholar here, and it is a very good opportunity for the students to get the knowledge and to get some more learning about the new trends in this field. Thank you.
So their initiative was that English is the global language. This is how the world communicates. So our students should take part in these kind of competitions and learn this language because this is how the world communicates. If you go out of the country and if you want to talk with the people of different diversities, you got to know this language. So this was their viewpoint and I really like that and it was such nice talking to you. Thank you. हम मौजूद हैं एक ऑनरेबल गेस्ट के साथ. आइए जानते हैं कि ये ऊपर इवेंट में थे तो इनको ये इवेंट कैसा लगा और हाउ डू दे लाइक द पोस्टर प्रेजेंटेशन और ये इवेंट पहली बार मिनहाज यूनिवर्सिटी ने मुतारिफ़ करवाया है, तो इस हवाले से भी इनसे थोड़ा सा जानेंगे. अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर.
जी वालेकुम अस्सलाम जी. आई एम डॉक्टर अख्तर अब्बास and former assistant professor at University of Islamabad and recently I'm working as associate professor and chair department at University of ICALLT. This is a great initiative taken by Department of English here at Minhaj University, and this is the first conference of its kind in Pakistan, rather I would say it, bringing language, linguistics and technological innovation together. And it's very good to see and to meet people here for different events, for different presentations. The ideas shared and the thoughts have been shared, and some future plans have also been developed, and for future collaborations definitely will be there. And I believe that in this particular area of linguistics, which is the recent amalgamated with innovations, technological innovations, and I believe that Corpus Research Center here at Minhaj University would definitely excel in Pakistan.
Thank you very much, sir. So their viewpoint was that English language should always be promoted in different kind of universities. These kind of events should be happened in any kind of universities in Lahore rather than in Islamabad. And they also briefed us about that in future there will be more collaborations with I guess with their university and Minhaj University. They both will be collaborating with each other to promote students and to promote English language. And the ideas shared in the event were very intellectual, and the ideas were very clear, and the initiative is clear, and the ideas are clear. जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर, कैसे हैं आप?
Walaikum assalam. Thank you very much for inviting me. It is an honor that Minhaj University arranged this conference and invited me as a guest. Well, corpus linguistic centers have been very insufficient in Pakistan if we talk about research, but this credit goes to Minhaj University and especially to Dr. Zafar Iqbal Bhatti, who came forward with this initiative. And when I teach corpus linguistics as my special in my MPhil classes, I do teach the students that corpus linguistics has already revolutionized the research work. Now we do not have to move from one library to another in order to collect the data, or we do not have to prepare questionnaires. We have already made corpus or corpora which are available online, and they are authentic material, they are real life material. And working on this thing and establishing a conference on it and inviting international and national speakers. So this is a very good activity, very good intellectual activity. And I have enjoyed the talks as well. The guests were quite remarkable. They were expert of their fields, and the most important thing is that the students sitting inside, they are enjoying a lot. They're asking questions, they're learning their research, and they're sharing the research experiences. So it's very good activity.
Sir, I would like to ask you a very, very important question, as this conference is right now is about English language. Like, does it mean that focusing on the English language, we should demean our national language? Because a lot of people think like about that, like if we are learning English language, we are demoralizing our national language, which is obviously Urdu. So I want to know that what are your viewpoints on that? Like, learning English language is a very good initiative, but does it mean that we are demeaning our English language, or if someone speaks in Urdu, we think that he's not educated or something like that? Because these are the double standards of our society right now. So
okay, why I'm interested in corpus is because it is in general corpus of all the languages. It's not specially for English.
Yes.
We were having this talk upstairs, and the same thing was discussed, that being the students of English and studying English as major, sometimes we feel that speaking English is the element or the example of your being intelligent or intellectual, where
Yes.
it's not the case.
yes,
If you go abroad, you will find every person, though literate or illiterate, speaking in English. So we cannot say that a person who speaks good English is very much educated or is very well trained. English is just like the voice of the like globe nowadays, which may be changed. Maybe the next language is Chinese. But at the same time, diminishing our languages or not being proud on them is something really discouraging.
yes,
We teach English linguistics. Why don't we teach linguistics only? Why don't we teach linguistics of all languages? Like, why doesn't the English department teach this thing, that we may start teaching linguistics, or we may start being multidisciplinary? We may start linking Punjabi with English or Urdu
Yes.
with English, and
Yes.
developing their lexicons, which are already developed, but bringing them to the public and going like multilingual with that. So I guess we should not ignore our languages. They are, especially the Punjabi, which is called the dying language.
Yes.
We should protect
yes,
that.
we should protect that. So this was exactly my point, that learning English doesn't mean that we are diminishing our national language, which I'm also a Punjabi, but we are also a proud Pakistani as well. If we are actually trying to learn English language and focus on English language. We should not diminish our language, which is actually Urdu. So we are proud Pakistani, and I'm proud to be a Pakistani. Thank you very much. So right now we are here with the poster presenter. आइए जानते हैं इनका नाम क्या है, इनका डिपार्टमेंट क्या है, ये कहाँ से आई हैं और इनके पोस्टर से क्या मुतारिफ करवाया गया है. What was their poster about? अस्सलाम वालेकुम.
Walaikum assalam. I'm Shaista Kazim and I'm from Sargodha. I'm recently doing my PhD from this university, so this is very wonderful event that I'm going to attend today. So as far as my poster presentation is concerned, I'm going to present an article on linguistics that is applied on the literary text. So I want to discuss how the writers apply some foregrounding techniques in the text to engage the audience and the readers more with the text and to get more meanings. So today I am presenting this article because I want to tell that how language basically used in written form in any literary text that can convey more meaning rather than the surface meaning of the dictionary meanings of the words on the text. So as far as this event or this conference is concerned, it's really wonderful event because this is filled with modern trends, emerging researches, and it tells people that how to select a topic and how to go for emerging researches that are the modern and recent ways, and this is very good, and we will meet different people, and this will add something very important to our knowledge, especially about the field of research, as language is very vast and we must be aware of what are the most chosen and most emerging aspects that we can study more through our research perspectives. So I really congratulate this university that they have given us an opportunity to meet with the people who have expertise and experiences in the field of research as well as in the field of study. So it's really a good event. So I really appreciate this initiative. So thank you for your time and concern.
Thank you very much for their time. First of all, I would like to tell that it was a very, very interesting talk on literature, and their article represented that how authors create attention to the audience, whoever is reading the books. If a book does not have an interest, we do not like to read that, and if it does not have anything productive, we don't read that. So this conference was today, right here, right now, was the hub of production and for good ideas. Thank you very much.
Atif Salim Tahir from English Linguistic Department. I am a PhD scholar here, and I am going to present a poster presentation on forensic linguistics, which is a newly emerging branch of linguistics. Actually, this branch is about the language of law, how we use language in legal proceedings, especially in our courtrooms. And the situation of law in our country is very pathetic, and if we use forensic linguistics and technique of forensic linguistics, we can easily conclude and comprehend the suits which take place in our society and prolonged so many years in courtrooms. And one more thing, the power dynamics and the argumentation between lawyers and judges. Through these argumentation, we can easily assume the future of that particular suit. You should know, and you must understand that one suit is in a court, and same lawyers of जिस तरह कहते हैं ना कि वो मुद्दई भी है और मुलज़म भी है, वो बाहर आके कहते हैं कि जी हम विन कर रहे हैं, हमारे हक़ में कर रहे जो जा रहा है, तो वो किसके थ्रू कहते हैं, वो आर्गूमेंटेशन के थ्रू करते हैं। और उन्हीं आर्गूमेंटेशन का अगर फोरेंसिक एनालिसिस किया जाए, मैं एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ। आजकल जो है एक आ रहा है बहुत फेमस ड्रामा है जिसे केस नंबर 9 कहा जाता है, शाहज़ेब खानज़ादा ने वो लिखा है। उसमें जो लॉयर्स के आपस के आर्गूमेंट्स और जजेस के और लॉयर्स के जो आर्गूमेंटेशन है ना, उनका फोरेंसिक लिंग्विस्टिक्स एनालिसिस किया जाए विद द हेल्प ऑफ कॉर्पस लिंग्विस्टिक्स, तो इसके बारे में वो है। एंड इट हेल्प्स अ लॉट, and it will pave the way of new dimension about forensic linguistics and the future of forensic linguistics.
So the thing that I just learned from this conversation is that a lawyer is defined by his language. In a courtroom, when you are present in a courtroom and you are interacting with the judge and you are argumenting with the judge, so this thing defines that the result of the trial. All right, when we are in a trial with someone and the opponent is does not have a good a good interest in the language, and he does not have a good upper hand on the language, you get an edge on that. So the thing, it was a very good and interesting topic about their poster presentation, including the language in our legal system, because as we already know that our country legal system situation is very, very pathetic right now. But these kind of initiatives can lead to improvement. Thank you. So right now we are here with a PhD scholar and also a poster presenter. आइए जानते हैं what was their poster about and what are their viewpoints on this event as well, and we should briefly know about their poster. What was their idea? Assalamu alaikum.
जी वालेकुम अस्सलाम. My poster presentation topic is translation studies, and since when I was a student I had been struggling with translation, because you know that English language has become the medium of instruction throughout Pakistan, and it also has gained the importance of lingua franca. So as I studied translation, I faced a lot of problem, because when English language is converted or any other language is converted to translated to other language, it loses its style and beauty and aesthetic sense as well. So my major concern was that translations we are studying at intermediate level, are they holding the same value as the aesthetic sense that was in English language? And this was my research, and as a result, I concluded that publishers and translators which are working in our market, they are not producing the same aesthetic and style in the Urdu language. Although language faces problem when it is converted from one language to another, but what we need trained translators.
Yes.
And they need to use specific strategies so that they can make a minimum loss of language style and aesthetic sense. Thank you so much.
Yes, so their viewpoint was about the English language losing its style when translated. I personally has also like admired this problem and endeavored this problem because everybody was a student of an intermediate studies, and everybody has done their studies, right? So when the English language has been translated into Urdu language, it loses its style, especially the poems and literature which is about it, right? It is
my
especially
area was poem,
right? So it was all about literature, and English language loses its styles when it is translated. So translators should be well trained, well professionals to overcome this problem. Thank you. जी नाजरीन, तो ये थी आज की फर्स्ट इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ऑफ अप्लाइड एंड लिंग्विस्टिक लैंग्वेजेस, या आज हमने यहाँ पर आने वाले डिफरेंट ऑनरेबल गेस्ट से कॉन्वर्सेशन की, उनके ब्रिलियंट माइंड्स को एंडेवर किया, उनके आइडियाज़ को जाना, और आज हमें ये चीज़ पता लगी है कि फोकसिंग ऑन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. बट विद इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज यू शुड ऑलवेज केयर अबाउट योर ओन लैंग्वेज. You don't demean your own language, which is Urdu, and if we are Punjabi language, if you are Pashtun, your Pashto language, whatever language you speak, you should honor that. And I hope that you guys are going to like the program today. And इसी तरह की different videos के लिए MULTV को like करें, subscribe करें, share करें. Thank you for your time. Yavar Abbas.